But Paul, I'm really keen to come to you on the point about this minimum corporation tax, because I think the intent behind it is to stop some of these global multinationals from being able to kind of exploit different tax regimes. What's your stance? Do you think it's a good thing?
I absolutely do. In principle, it's the right thing, I think, to have a minimum rate. And the truth is that most people, ordinary people, I think, are sick and tired of huge corporations exploiting the current system, moving around the globe in order to avoid paying the right rate of tax. And some of these corporations have made huge amounts of money out of the recent pandemic. You look at Amazon, for example, with the increase in people going online and buying books, etc. It has to be right that we intervene and say, look, you're not going to get away with using loopholes in order to avoid paying your proper rate of tax. Ordinary taxpayers out there, ordinary working class people, are suffering at the moment in terms of the cost of living, in terms of living standards, and they see some of these big corporations getting away with murder. So it's absolutely the right move. My fear, if anything, actually, is that the rate is too low. That actually by saying it's only going to be 15%, you potentially encourage the industrialised economies that currently have a higher rate of tax. I think the average for industrialised economies is about 23.5% for corporation tax. You encourage them actually to cut it back to 15%. While still being able to maintain that they're doing the right thing. So in principle, absolutely the right thing. In practice, it should be higher. And yes, we need to start holding some of these big corporations to account.